when it comes to your workout gear, your active gear, nowadays there's a strong drive towards having it more fashionable as well, because it is just unacceptable to rock up at your gym class in your old sweats. You will feel so demotivated because all the other guys are going to look good around you.
It ain't trendy at all. Now, thankfully, a powerhouse new partnership has been formed between Switch and ASICS, and we know that, yes, they're about the brilliant look and that apparel, so you don't have to sweat over those choices inside and outside of the gym, but they're also about delivering on a very high standard of quality. And someone who puts her name behind that quality, Barbara Cole, is the ASICS merchandising manager of apparel and accessories. I have to say, having worn the apparel yesterday and really put it to the test, as you would have seen in the insert, I am a very proud wearer of the clothing, so well done.
There we go. Great to have you here this morning. Now, let's talk about the gear. I mean, it's driven towards performance enhancement, style, comfort. So how does this fit into the brand new ranges?
I think ASICS has always been a performance-driven brand, so our heritage has been in running traditionally, but now we're really branching out into being the whole encompassing sports brand, so extending into training. We do tennis, footwear across all sorts of sports categories. So yeah, I think it's really about showing us as a sports performance brand.
I think having the Springbok Sevens on board is a big way of getting that message out there. But for those of us that don't have a rugby physique, what are those choices we should be weighing up when looking for our apparel, when looking for that right look for us in the sporting zone?
Okay, I think guys have come a long way in terms of what they're wearing. They're more aware and not necessarily just throwing on that old cotton tee that they got at a race or an event. So yeah, I think matching to a certain degree, but not too much, and then very much about comfort, you know, and performance. And a lot of the people who we do target are doing training for their sport.
That's it. Well, I can definitely see there's a strong movement specifically from the guys to look better in the gym as well. We got some examples. We've got our models here this morning. Take us through the looks. Okay,
so we're actually launching this whole range next year, and it's a real new look and feel for us. And the first one's actually a running range. And it's called Weasales, and that'll launch in February next year. And it's all about graphics, which you're not seeing much of in men's training gear. So the tights, you know, something new. It might take a little bit of a mind shift for you guys. that I think it's fun. It's not too out there. We're kind of toning it down, so not bright colours. And then also just the fabrics we're using. You know, not your traditional polyesters. It's got a cotton handle. But it's still got those moisture management features, so it's managing the sweat and really keeping you cool and dry.
Yeah, we've had an opportunity to see the R&D that goes into creating this fabric, and it really is impressive. Let's bring our female model out here and take a look at something that is a bit more of a summer splash.
Look at those tights.
The female look.
Yeah, so I think, you know, there's a major trend in women's training gear, you know, the active wear, and the tights with the graphics, you know, it's transcending from fashion into function. And then little details like the back, where you've got this little twist happening. So attention to detail, and also very feminine. And we always want to keep it feminine for girls. We don't want to wear a guy's shirt. Thanks very much. So yeah, and then also things like the wide waistband, which is always about comfort too.
That's what I wanted to say. It's all about comfortability at the end of the day in the gym.
And looking at function, when you're being put through the kind of workout that Switch does put you through, and it really is intense, and the body is being pushed into all sorts of crazy positions, you've got to have that functionality there. The clothing has got to be able to support the activity that you're doing.
I mean, I think also, again, it's about being able to move with your body. So the fabrics have got a lot of elastine in it, they stretch. And then also just strategic cut lines that allow you to get the full range of motion as well.
So I think we often forget that how you look is a motivator when you're in the gym, and if you're feeling better about yourself, it does push you that extra mile.
Absolutely.
I think it's very important when you feel good about yourself, because what they say, if you look good, you feel good, and then you will go over
100%. And I think also just for clothing to be flattering as well, especially for women.
That's it. Well, thank you for joining us this morning.
Guys too. Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice to see the guys. It's nice to see the guys taking a bit of a step up and looking fashionable in the gym. So don't be caught in your old sweats. Go out there, get some great new and stylish workout gear, because you are going to be the life of the party in the gym for sure.
And also try your hand at a Switch playground workout if you are man or woman enough to do that well. Still lots coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.